this computer. Okay. Hi, LQ. How are you?
Hi, doing well. Thank you.
Sorry, I had a couple questions for you, so just grabbing this list, but really wanted to say thank you for taking time to meet with me and talk a little bit about your trading and experience.
Okay.
And so, so just a quick video for members and prospective members about this, your experiences. And one thing I found really awesome about your trade today is that you didn't wait for someone to tell you about the trade, right? You didn't wait for someone to say, hey, I'm getting in here. You weren't waiting to follow someone into the trade. And so I thought that was awesome. And I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So I watched the levels from your watch list yesterday morning, and there was I think a couple of flows.
Okay, and we were talking about, we're talking about MRNA.
MRNA, that's correct.
Let me share the screen on it so that way people can maybe talk, see what we're talking about. And let's see, I think it's this one right here. Here we go. All right, and I'll just try to follow along with my mouse.
Okay. And then
so go ahead and talk about it, and I'll just follow what you're saying.
Okay, so I was looking at the flow and I was looking at the charts, and I think it was around, it says, I don't know if this is right, yesterday around 3:59, but I think that's Pacific time. So
that's okay.
And so I just I looked at it. I liked the flow. I liked the graph, and I watched the levels based on watch list. So I got in at 1360.
Okay, and which contract was that? Which
MRNA?
No, I mean which strike?
Oh, strike was 390.
Okay, so you took the 390 calls for 1360.
1360.
Okay, great. And did you buy it on the dip or did you buy it at the close yesterday?
I bought it at the dip.
Okay, this morning. Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then I just let it ride. I didn't even want to look at it at all, only because when I do that, I get stressed out, and when I see it below or less than my maximum loss, and then I tend to cut the loss mentally. On this one, I just let it go. I just let it ride, and then just kept on going. I think I did an overnight on that one. And then this morning when I checked it, it was at the top high.
Okay.
So I didn't
where
look
did you
at
sell
my
it?
trade.
Around 410, or did you wait till the 420, 422 area?
I sold at 3460. So what was it at that time? 410, was it?
Okay, so into the watch list level.
Right.
Okay, good. So
yeah.
you went from 13, you almost tripled.
Yes, five contracts. Yeah.
And so that's awesome, right? So you bought the dip.
Yes.
And then you just let it work.
Let it work. I just trust the levels, and that's it. And I said, I'm gonna just close my eyes and just trust it.
Okay.
Normally,
Go ahead.
No, normally, what I was doing before, or I tend to do, is I try to look at it and stare at it every minute. And I found out that that is not the best for me. So
it's not the best for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I run into the same problem because one just keeps watching, and instead I just set alerts, and then when tickers get to the levels, then I'm like, okay, now I have to make a decision, take action. Do I want to sell some? Do I want to sell all? What do I want to do?
Correct.
But that's kind of what I do is once I'm in, I just put my stop in.
Right.
What I think is the low a day, if I think this is going to run for the day. And then I just put my stop in, and then it's either going to hit the levels or I'm going to get stopped out.
Correct. And that's what I'm working towards too. I'm not perfect. I'm not there yet, but that is what it is. That's where I'm
awesome.
striving
That's a
at. Yep.
terrific day. So
Yes.
what, 10, was it, you must have made about 10,000, right?
Yeah. 10,500.
Great.
10,500.
That's great work. That's a good day.
Yes, it
And
is.
I love
Yes,
I
it
loved
is.
your comments. It's, okay, I'm done for the week. It's like Wednesday.
That's it. No more trading for me.
Okay, well, that's really, really good. Anything you might want to share to people who are new to using the watch list and the levels?
So what I would suggest for newbies, I still consider myself a newbie, but I'm kind of letting it go a little bit more mature with the trading. But what I suggest is doing the trade, what you think is good in paper trading. And then as you see your trades in paper trading, go up, and then that's when you have the momentum and it's working for the levels. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to get better. And then if I see on the paper trades that, we're good, then I jump in. So that's what I would recommend for newbies.
Right. So start
to get rid of that fear.
Right. So because you got to trust, there's some work in trusting the levels, right? Like like, how is that going to work? Will it work?
Right.
Not a doubt, probably at first.
Right. Right. Yeah. And as you know, they don't always work.
Correct.
And then sometimes they work, but you have to have patience, for it to go. So that's what I'm finding out.
Yeah, because you're in between while it's moving between level to level, you're going to see that price go up and down quite a bit.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the fear that everybody has. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I use paper trading just to help me with that fear, to get over that fear. And it's been working. Yeah.
And so how long did you paper trade before you started putting real money on the trades?
How long do I wait before I put in the?
You said you were paper trading something before you started.
I still do. I still do to today. Yeah. So I picked the 3, gold bars from the watch list that you recommend. Okay. And I, as soon as, 15, 20 minutes into the trade every day, I just put it in paper trading.
Okay.
And then I'm watching it in that way. That way, my fear level is less, right?
Right.
And then as soon as I see that it's running up, then I go in.
Oh, so you paper first.
Yes.
And then you go with real money after. Yes. Is it usually like after the end of the first hour, or after you see the level break, or
after I see the level break? Definitely.
Like
after I see the
break. Okay.
That's right. That and about 30 minutes into it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're just so does the paper trading also help you with like the FOMO a little bit?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that anyone do that technique before, where they start the morning out with paper and then shift to real money.
Right.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to play with that. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, because I could do 20 contracts. I could do whatever it is in this, or 5, and then that's whoops. Did I? Okay. And that's the decision point of how many contracts I get.
Right.
So when I did the MRNA, I said I'm going to go. I did paper trade 10, and then I did 5 real money. So.
Okay. Well, that's so great. That's so great. And
congratulations I'm really excited.
On your day.
I'm really excited.
And then anything else you might want to add about the levels? Like, has it has that helped quite a bit or not helped with your trading, or?
Oh no, definitely it helps. Definitely it helps. Okay. Yeah. So, so when I make my quota, I stop. At the beginning, I wasn't stopping. I just kept giving it all back.
Okay.
So now I just make a point that I stop at my quota. So,
okay. Yeah, so your quota is just 10K a day, right?
I wish. No. It's 500. It's 500 a day, and that's it. I can't go, past that. Even though I'm tempted, And if I am tempted, you're feeling like you're feeling the tray, like you feel like you want to continue, I just do paper trading.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's such a good way
Yeah.
to go, right? Like if you're
Yeah.
still like, I got to be a part of the action somehow, you go, okay,
Yeah.
don't worry, some
Right.
other
Right. Right.
people go.
Yeah. And I'm not there at the level where I can post so people can follow, but hopefully I'll be there soon. But right now, that's my technique, and it's working.
Well, good, good. Well, thank you
Yeah.
for taking the time to talk with me and share your mRNA trade.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you
Okay.
for everything you do. You
Oh,
are
thank you so much.
awesome.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well, I will see
All
you in
right.
the room.
Okay. All
Take
right.
care, bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Spectre. Bye-bye.